So I like to run my fingers along the inside. The reason I like that is because I want to make sure that this is a nice tight bond. I am using the Delicate Scotch brand tape 3M. And it doesn't matter. Any blue painter's tape will do ya. I just like this one on this journal is 100% cotton watercolor paper. So we're going to be free and easy. It's going to be funny because I actually am going to use this stamp, but I'm going to use that stamp. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to like, do you have that stamp?
Yeah.
Okay, she has that stamp. And then I'm going to make the background. So it's going to be quick and easy. That's all we're going to do. But this stamp is going to be incorporated in here. So let me think. What color ink pads do you have over there?
So
okay.
I have light blue, teal, and green. I do orange. What do you want?
I like the green. And I just wanted to know. Okay, hold them there. We're going to do.
Black is a hybrid, so it won't bleed with our black won't bleed with watercolor or cocoa.
Okay, so I'm going to show their stamps. These come from Dare to Be Artsy. So this is a hybrid ink. It will not bleed with watercolors. And then look at how Margarita Lime. Ooh,
I know.
I like, can I show?
Yeah.
Blue Sky. If you're coming to the retreat, I happen to know you're going to be using these. I know you're using these. So I'm going to hold this over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then she's going to be like, don't. What? Okay. So everybody ready to begin? If you have questions and you would like to have a conversation, I am open to that. So go ahead. And do I need to know where that exact stamp is going? Nah, that's not really my style. So, but if I wanted to, just put it in your brain. There it is. Okay. There it is. I'm going to go around here and I'm going to make a wet circle. A wet circle. Okay. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to make, I picked out the tropical set. And we're just going to let this explode. See, there's yellow. I'll go in the middle. Christy, you can send questions like that over to support@yourartfuljourney.com. Happy to help. Okay, now I know that seems kind of brazen and we don't know what that's doing. But just saturate that area. And it doesn't matter. I'm going to come in here. Oh, that's not dark enough. Purple. I'm just going to drop a little bit of purple in there. Okay. Now I'm going to let this dry. Watercolors follow water. So if I go in, it doesn't matter if I did not know the stamp. My stamp is going to be smaller than that. So don't worry about that. Okay. Oh, look at Cindy's doing it. It's good. We'll share hers too. Okay. But I want the rest of this. Be prepared if you're coming to the retreat. I know Lisa is. Because I just went over the schedule and it is.
Right, mine is the same time.
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah. Oh, good. Good. She's sharing hers.
So, again, I'm not a painter.
Okay. We're going to teach Cindy about self-talk and saying, this is what I like about my work. Okay. Because I always say, give yourself a lot of grace and know that especially when you're following somebody else, I think I got you pretty good. And because mine is soaking wet. And every time you do a morning meditation or a drawing, and I'm looking at you too, Cindy, which is good. Remember, you should be really, and I find this for women more than men. I think we talk to ourselves a little negatively, but just at the end of the day, realize like, hello, you're learning from every bit. I didn't hone a skill overnight. It's just practicing and playing and becoming a little bit more free. But every time I paint now, I find something that I like. that's what I do. Megan Lofton, do you ever use white gouache in your flower paintings? I do. I love gouache. I love gouache. I just haven't pulled it out lately, but I will. I'm not huge on white because I usually use white acrylic, but yes, you could definitely throw white gouache in there. Kathy said, I'm really looking forward to the retreat and some new learning. All right. So now when it comes to the background, because we have our flower in there, I'm just going to go ahead and pre-wet this. This is like, we're kind of doing wet on wet. Kathy, we can't wait. We just can't wait. If you knew, poor Cindy landed. I'm like, welcome, make yourself at home. And oh, by the way, this is all the stuff. We're going live, and here's all the retreat stuff, and it's just been crazy.
It's awesome.
Yeah, she just got here. She hasn't even taken a break, and poor Anne is, well, you're not, what are you, 2 hours central? Yeah, you're 2 hours time difference. Anne will be 3. So she's really landing when it's 9:33 her time. So if you don't want the two to bleed together, just kind of leave a little white line. Don't worry about that, because I'll talk to you about how we're going to make up for that. We will have my stamps there, and we will have the stencils there, because somebody had the forethought to bring the stencils. I'm just going to drop a little bit of, oh, I don't need to do that. I'm going to actually leave that. Forget that. Ignore that. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use the stencils as a background. Okay, so I'm going to dry. Deborah, if y'all want me to come and travel, I get this a lot. I'm totally into it. I just need a venue and a place and somebody I can talk to. I do travel teach. This retreat is something special. It's literally branded with my name, my projects. I do have 2 guest teachers. Cindy is one of them. And then I have Gabriel, which I know some of my retreat people are already here, and they've already met Gabriel.
I'm putting in yours.
See if they're at the same time.
Yes.
Just so they know that I'm not teaching painting. I don't want them to worry. They're looking at this while she's teaching.
I'm gonna split screen us so they can see us. Okay. So she's got a whole different technique she's teaching. So Kathy.
Yeah, so don't let that scare you. Don't let this. Don't let this scare you.
By the way, the only way you can learn to do new things is by I would say collaborating with other teachers and not being shy to saying to them, I have several people I team teach with, and we learn from one another. Also, I have approached other artists and say, hey, here's the thing about learning from another artist. You learn the technique, you don't copy their work. You learn the technique, and then you put your own art voice to that. That's something to be very mindful of. And I think it's something that is artist etiquette.
Now, I do, yes, that's perfect. I do want to say, because again, I'm saying I'm not a painter, but this book is, I joined the Artful Journey, and yes. You're pushing, again, my name is Dare to be Artsy, right? I have to freaking dare to be artsy. So this is why I love Tracy, because she is daring me to be this kind of artsy, and the Artful Journey is a great place to do it.
It is true. Thank you. That was a paid advertisement. I owe her $4.
Or another wine.
Or another wine. We're having a glass of wine. Okay, I think you're good.
Thank you.
Valerie said, I hope you do your retreat next year in the same location. I do too. Kathy is not scared at all. I'm happy about that. I am going to push you guys a little bit creatively, and I actually threw in extra projects that I probably wouldn't have normally done, but I want to get the weekend out. Okay, so you notice my stamp. Now, I know they make fancy, I gotta find an acrylic block. This is where Cindy has a heart attack whenever I stamp, because A, I don't stamp, B, my stamp pads never have ink, and I teach people that it's okay. It's okay to not be perfect.
It is okay, but I still use my Misty.
Do you have, she's using her Misty over there. So do you guys know what a Misty is? Misty watercolored memories. It's this thing that places everything perfectly every time. I swear, hers is going to be 10 times better than mine. Mine's going to look like a hot mess. It's just who I am. Do you need no? She doesn't need anything from me. My stamp pad probably doesn't have ink. Can I borrow yours?
You may.
Okay, I can borrow her. Do they have ink in it?
Yes, it does. I did my bigger than mine.
That's okay. I wanted to. You did the. That's what I wanted. Now are you going to tell me what I'm doing wrong? Should I stamp first? Because that's like a good thing. Do I stamp first on a piece of paper?
No, because it won't be dark enough.
Oh no, she says no.
With the Misty, you could re-stamp over the same spot, but if you're just doing it once, no, you want it as juicy as possible.
I know, but you taught me that ink goes better on ink. So if I stamp it first and then do it again, do I do it again?
No, you're not gonna be line it up. Just
no. Stamp it on a piece of paper and then I learned that from you.
Oh yes.
Like and then re-ink it and then exactly. Yeah, but my stamps are totally messy, so don't.
Hopefully that's gonna be dark enough.
I know. If it's not dark enough, I don't care. Okay. Perfect. Oh my God, that's 10 times darker than what I would have normally gotten. That's 10 times darker. Okay. And don't worry, by the way, you see I didn't fill the situation. Okay. Okay. Now this is where the fun comes in. And is that yours?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Okay, great.
I know that's one of your tools.
Oh, I was putting these over here for you to use, so I'm not going to do that. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here because we had that. Look at how great that looks. Now we're going to come in and we're going to just go right over the lines. Yes, we're going to go right over. Now, normally I'm used to it not being stamped right because that's how I roll. And this just literally stamps. So I'm going to have to get quite thick with my pen, but I'm used to doing it quite lighter.
Oh, that's cool that you can go and make the flower bigger.
Yeah. So, but I'm going to have to go to a much larger pen because I was ill prepared because it stamped. Mine never stamps. All right. So now I'm going to, oh, is that thicker? Yes, there's something hanging off of it. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I'm just going to match it. Okay. Yeah. I always say like stamps are a great outline or a great, we'll add some more details in there. I'm not even going to use the, there is like a stem that comes with this set. And see, I'm going to come in with the I'm going to come in with my pen, darken things up. I'm actually not used to it being so dark. I like the lighter because I screw it up and I like to come in and zhuzh it up. Now you see all those fine lines that were in there. Now I'll come in and I'll just match. So a stamp is a guide, great guide. It helps you. I mean, there are amazing artists who design stamps, and I'm happy that Cindy has allotted me that opportunity to do that. She's very good. But do you see how now I'm just blending this in, and I wasn't worried that I didn't size it the same. And we're just going to scribble. Are you scribbling over there?
Yes.
She's scribbling.
I wouldn't have even thought to like extend the flower like that. That's
yeah,
really
I mean,
cool.
it's no fun to have to measure stuff. Like my dad is a measure 7,452 times and cut once kind of guy. I'm a, I think it looks good. But I'm just scribbling. Okay. We're just having fun. And then I'm going to come in because I have to blend. Like I said, normally I'm going over this part, but it's so perfectly done. I'm so happy. I'm going to be stealing that stamp. I can see that my stamp pads are just. Now, it does come with a stem, and I could stamp that, but I'm just going to go like this. Now, normally I take acrylic paint because then I'm going to just blend in, and then I'm going to scribble. Cindy's having a heart attack probably over there.
No, I'm doing it too. I'm going to do your style.
I just really want this to be a little relaxed. Oh, was there? Oh, there was a.
I'm literally, because I'm just.
And then I'm going to show you the aquarellable pencil. Don't worry, just scribble. She's doing perfect. She just doesn't know it yet. So if you're just following along too at home, you can draw that, you know, if you don't have a flower stamp on you. And then we can kind of match with the thinner. And then I'm going to take the aquarellable pencil and give this like a all. Oh, shoot, we forgot to stencil. Thank you. It's okay. We still can. So we're almost matching the style of the stamp and just kind of getting as dark as the stamp. But it doesn't have to be perfect. I want to reiterate this. Perfectly imperfect is perfectly fine. Yesterday I went singing. Y'all know I've got a new little side gig. No, I don't have a side gig. I have been, this is an aquarellable pencil. You could use a charcoal pencil. Now I'm going to come in. I have a pencil for you too. It's kind of a stub of a pencil. But, so now I'm just going to, this is just going to add a little more shadow in here. And I'm going to just kind of blend things in because, you know, we kind of made new impressions on a stamp, but we want this to all look like we didn't use the stamp, you know?
Right.
We just
Love it.
So now I'm just going to go in, and this is water-based. It's water-based, so I can't go taking like you can blend it with water if you want to, but I'm just using my finger to blend it in because now I'm going to stencil because I have stencils and I forgot about them, which is so cool. I actually like this. I actually like them all. I would have done this first before I drew the stem, but I wasn't thinking clearly. So I think what I'm going to do is just take this. Okay. And then, oh, can I borrow that dull colored?
Yes.
Now, is she going to get, oh, here, look, I have a stencil brush that actually I won't mess up her stamp pad because it's so nice. Okay. I'm just going to do this. You can use those blenders. She's got some fancy schmancy blenders over there. We'll show those. We'll show you that. We'll show you everything we're using. We just, and you know, everything I do, well, not everything I do. I don't share on the internet. Oh, let's not put my sleeve in this. How about that? I'm just going to kind of go in around my leaf. I do share my supply list, so I'll make sure. Oh, yeah. She fine. She good. Now, I think what I'm going to do is use one stencil on the bottom and use another stencil on the top. And I'll just leave it like kind of faint. I'm really hot. This shirt is making me extremely hot.
I'm going to use the green too.
You are? Yeah. I would have done like this opposite.
I'm gonna use this.
Yeah, okay. Do you have, what's the other one you
I
have?
have the white. I have
I'll
this,
take,
and I have a circle.
I'm going to use the circles with this. These are, I have to tell you, I am literally sweating in here. Are you hot?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. Oh, don't tell her I just blended the same. Okay, I'm just going to come up here. I love circles.
I know you do, so that's actually why I did the stencil.
Oh,
But
Kelly,
I know Tracy loves
do you
stencils.
see everybody's like, Kelly's like, I love those stencils. I do too. And now, by the way, so what I want to do while I'm doing this is just come in too and blend around the edges. Oh, these stamp pads are really nice. Stamp pads are by Dare to be Artsy, by the way. So I'm showing. So I'll have to list those, but maybe, Cindy, I put this in my the Dare to be Artsy stamps in my next order.
Yeah.
Do I sell the stencils? I can, but Cindy still sells the stencils, but I'm thinking that maybe I add these to the website. Okay, we're having a, yes. The answer is I can, but you can go to Dare to be Artsy's website And now I'm just coming in and I'm shading around. Okay. I'm shading around. Oh, I like those. And I'm just going to come in here and use a bigger, I just mixed it up. She mixed it up. Okay. Yeah. Her stencils are very clean, by the way. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to add the black too.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you happy, you guys? Can I borrow that black stamp pad? Right. Mm-hmm. So I still have that same stencil brush. I'm just going to come in. Oh, a little dark. Oh, see, I forgot. My stamp pads never never have ink in them, so I got to remember. Yours do. Okay.
Mine I did a little darker.
She has ink in hers. All right. All right. I think I'm nearly done. I think it never looked like I used a stamp, which I have no issue with. Would you have known that was my stamp? I don't think so.
No, I love the idea of like going beyond.
Yeah. Oh, let's do some.
That was cute.
I'm going to do a little bit of white. I have a white pen here. Usually I do white paint, but I actually have a white Sharpie. So I'm just going to, and then. And then I'm going to come back in and shade that middle a little bit.
Do you ever do I've seen you do splattering before too?
Do you want me to splatter?
Splatter?
She wants me to splatter. Oh, I love this. Okay. Oh, love the circles. Are the stencils available on the Dare to Be Artsy site? Yes, they are. I'm going to splatter a hair, and actually I'm going to splatter in the like green color. What? Just, oh, my battery. Oh, I just got an order. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is splatter a little differently, because I love me a good splatter. I don't know what colors. Oh, that's blue, that's green, and this will work. I'm going to come and just wet this down just a little bit. I like a fan brush. Okay. Now I gave you a towel over there, but I like to splatter against something that's a little bit larger. So I am going to come in. I just locked my shirt in my drawer. Okay. Oh yeah. That's good. That's nice. It's soft. It's not too. So I'm doing the green water. Yeah, I'm just doing the darker green watercolor, and I'm just coming around the edge down here, not necessarily in the flower, just around. Oh, whoops. Oh. Okay, we're done. I love the stamp pads, and I loved everything about that. And I like that the black ink is hybrid. So by the way, this weekend, if you're coming to the retreat, I'm going to put that stamp pad to the test. What did I do with my heat gun? Okay. Lori said, I loved your crazy snake video. So did Cindy. By the way, one should never post a snake video.
People arrive.
Cindy made me get out of my car before. Okay, if you have problems taking your tape off, give it a good heat up. That was so funny. She's like, I'll let you get out of the car. She actually memorized where the snake went and where the snake was found. Yesterday I was doing laundry, and there was probably about a 4 to 5 foot gopher snake. It was a good snake. Cindy doesn't have a good snake list. And I posted it yesterday. I should have posted it while she was on the airplane.
Or maybe when I got home into Kansas, I've been fine with that.
Welcome. It's just a lesson to look down when you're walking around in Southern California. Okay, so now I'm going to sign my artwork. You know what I also am going to do is I'm going to buy a date stamp. And I'm going to start date stamping. I think it's I saw, and I think that's an excellent idea. Was that easy? Yeah. And by the way, I am going to post photos. This journal is available. I don't know if anybody emailed. I will put the email here. If it doesn't, I have 2 orders for people who would like to order the free art. Well, they ordered and paid for the artwork, so I'm not worried. But if you do want that artwork for free in this journal, it's the cost of this watercolor journal and the shipping, United States only. And by all means, it is available. 4 to 5 foot. It looked more like it was 10 feet. It wasn't 10 feet, I promise you. It was the largest snake I had had. But it'll be fine, Cindy. Don't worry. I put you on the opposite end of the house. Okay, come on. I got us both up here. Oh, you come. Yeah, that's perfect. And let's do this. All right. So hers is still, you did a fantastic job. Did you learn something?
I never would have thought, I think that extending that flower thing was so cool.
There you go.
And that pencil really kind of, you could deepen the color.
There you go.
So
that's an aquarellable pencil.
That was really fun.
Yeah, I just have never stamped with a stamp pad that actually physically worked because mine are always dead. Are yours refillable or no?
I have reinkers. I do not have currently reinkers right now.
Okay.
We will be getting reinkers.
Okay, that's it. Just throw it over there because that's where I throw everything. The tape. Oh. I throw everything. Okay. Any questions? Can we see Cindy's painting? Yep, just did. Let's see. Any other questions before we go? Because this is going to be, well, I'll be here next week, but Cindy won't. She's leaving on Monday. Love both of them. Nice job. Lovely paintings for both. Do something creative every day. Even if it's like picking up a stamp and like zhuzhing it up a little bit, this would be an adorable postcard. Cindy's going to be making, how many cards? With
3 cards.
3 cards. Ooh, you guys are going to be pushed to the limit. We have a lot of stuff.
It's fun. Tracy is amazing at putting an event on. So if you're not at this one, you're going to definitely want to come to our next one because I'm so excited. We got to put the bags together.
We're going to do that tonight. We're going to put the swag bags tonight. I was going to do them last night, and Anne said, if you touch those swag bags without me.
No, that's fun.
Yeah, Anne is landing in 15 minutes. I don't know. She probably is sitting in the pilot seat right now. So thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts, and thank you for supporting both of our, mom businesses. Yeah, thank you, Tracy and Cindy. By the way, you can follow Cindy on social media, daretobeartsy.com. Yep. Also, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Pornhub. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. My mother watches these the next day, and she does not think I'm funny.
Are you the Mondays?
Oh, no. Cindy goes live every Monday on the Dare to Be Artsy
Facebook page.
Yes.
On our at 7:30 Central Time. So definitely, and then you can go back and scroll back and through and watch those and stuff. And in a perfect world, those would then get cleaned up and put in YouTube. They're not all there.
I don't clean up anything. I'm live in YouTube right now, and I just weird. I don't like to. Yeah. We're gonna relax, drink a glass or two of wine, wait for Anne, and then we should just pack those swag bags.
We should do that.
No, we should pack them before she gets here and see how mad she'd be so mad at me.
But we better do them before we have another.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Otherwise, everything's gonna be duplicated in one bag. Thank you, guys.